Announcement came last week about the sports added to the Olympics for 2020, among them softball. Jennie Finch said afterwards she was ecstatic.
The two-time Olympian described it as an answered prayer. She is passionate about the game. She also puts her heart into raising awareness about cystic fibrosis.
That's right. Jennie's cousin Rachel is living with CF, and she's here with her mom Tiffany.
Hi,
thanks for stopping by this morning.
Nice to have you here. Hi, Rachel.
Good to see you. So take us through, well, you grew up here.
Yes.
You're from Omaha.
Yes.
We love Omaha people. But explain exactly when was she diagnosed, and walk us through your story a little bit.
Okay. Well, our pregnancy was normal with Rachel, and moments after she was born, we knew something was wrong. And the doctors took her for testing, and within a couple hours, she was being taken to surgery and kind of had a life-threatening issue at birth, and not sure that she was going to make it off the surgery table. And shortly after, they said she might have a condition known as cystic fibrosis. We won't know until we have the genetic testing that comes back in about 10 days. And so we kind of waited those 10 days, and when the test came back, they confirmed that she did in fact have cystic fibrosis.
You are holding on to something there, which may explain the day-to-day for your family.
Yes.
What is it like? You wake up, and then throughout the day, what do you have to do to keep Rachel healthy?
Okay, well, first of all, make no mistake, she is like any other 11-year-old girl. She's spunky, a little sassy sometimes, a lot of fun, and just enjoys life. However, she is coming to realize that she has to do a lot more than the average child in keeping herself well and healthy. And one of the things that she has to don every day is her vest, her treatment vest.
So what does this do, Rachel? I see a couple of tubes here at the bottom.
The tubes,
What do you
they, I hook these things up, and they help I have mucus in my lungs, so it helps take them out.
Helps you breathe a little bit better.
It does. Can you explain what CF is? What does it do?
Cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that primarily affects the lungs and the pancreas, and at its basis it is a sodium chloride deficiency, so her body just doesn't transfer salt correctly, and in turn what that does is creates thick and sticky mucus. So bacteria gets trapped into the lungs, creating I'm trying to think of the word.
Is it tough to breathe? Is it for
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. That thick mucus, it clogs the lungs.
Yeah.
And so in clogging the lungs, this machine shakes the lungs and shakes the mucus out, and she's able to expel it.
Helps loosen it up a little
Yes.
bit. We started this conversation, Rachel, talking about a woman you know personally. A lot of us have seen her on television and
She
watched
not
her
only
for
knows
years.
her, you're related to her, right?
She's your cousin, Jennie Finch. So what is it like when she says, I'm coming to Omaha to help raise money and raise awareness about cystic fibrosis? What do you think about that?
It's really cool, and I'm really excited for her to come.
What is she like?
She's a good softball player, isn't she?
Is she cool? She seems like she'd be really cool.
She's a lot of fun.
Was this picture taken at like the College World Series? What are the? I'm trying to look at the seats there.
Rosenblatt.
They look like Rosenblatt seats.
The last showing of
Oh,
Rosenblatt.
that's awesome.
Now we understand. Okay, so there's a clinic associated with this,
Yes.
right? And I don't know how much we can say about this, but there's going to be some special guests.
There
Right?
will be some special guests. We cannot say who, but
We can't say Jennie will be there.
Jennie will be
Jennie
there,
will be there.
definitely.
Listen, can I just say, do you need to know anything
Yeah.
else? Jennie Finch, gold medalist, is coming to Omaha. She'll be at Millard West on Sunday to put on this softball clinic for a couple of hours. Who can come to that clinic? You want girls that have been playing softball for a little bit of time, or what do you think?
Athletes in general would be welcome at this clinic, but really anyone in the community who just wants to hear a great motivational speaker. She's a kind of an all-star on the field, but she's definitely an all-star in life, and just her faith and her ability to encourage others.
She is a woman of faith, and that is
Yes.
something she doesn't hide it. She
No.
talks openly about
Yes.
it, and I love that
love
And I
about
know
her.
she's inspired a lot of young
Yes,
women across the country and
definitely.
across the world, really. But what's her message?
Her message. I think it would be to work hard and work diligently, and also just be a team player. Team player on the field, but as well as a team player in life. When I look at her, the things that she does in the community, she just is a uplifter and an encourager to all those that she encounters.
When she takes her name and she puts it behind your family and this cause. What does it mean to you to have her support?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing and humbling in the same regard. Yeah, she has blessed us with her notes of encouragement, and she's been a supporter of Rachel from the moment that we found out that Rachel had cystic fibrosis. So.
And she's your cousin.
And she's my cousin.
So, hey,
I know,
that's
she
what-
looks just like me, right?
You guys look very similar. But that's what family's for, right?
I
And
love it.
it's Sunday at Millard West High School. And that's a softball clinic. That's at 1:30, and then 4 o'clock, Jennie Finch, she's going to have that motivational speech. And you can see the prices right down there.
Please take the whole team.
Yes.
Take the
Yes.
team. Team save $200.
How great would that be, the meet and greet? And I know Jenny's excited because we were tweeting yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
and so she's all over it, looking forward to the
Yay.
visit.
Good.
Great to have both of you
Yes,
here.
thank
you. Thanks for coming.
you.
Very much.
All the best, Rachel.
And, yeah, thanks for sharing your
you.
story.
Thank you.
Moving. You'll need boxes, lots of boxes, and a lot of time. Don't forget that.
That's right. You shouldn't forget about something else. Yep, plenty of people do. What that is, coming up.